So imagine I know it's all science fiction, but science fiction turns into science fact. If you have real force fields around aircraft and battleships, you win. You win. You can force your will upon anybody. And like I said, there's so much more to the story. When I was first there were Russian scientists at S4. This was early on in the project.
So this was before Operation Paperclip became public as well, right? So
I would imagine.
That was...
I don't know what the dates were.
When was that?
When did that... Was that...
98, I think.
98.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the dates on
So it's
Operation Paperclip.
roughly 10 years later, Operation Paperclip becomes Freedom of Information Act.
We're talking about Russia, not Germany. He's talking about Russian scientists.
Yeah, but I mean, Russian scientists, a lot of them came from Germany. A lot of those rocket scientists that work with NASA, they all came from Nazi scientists.
Got it.
So some Russians got some of them.
I just know at some point there was intense
collaboration
cooperation
with Russia.
I mean, even exchanging some ideas on nuclear weapons and EMP tests and stuff like things we would never have discussed with them. But at the same time, it was in the late 80s. They were involved and actually in the area at S4 with us.
So you got to communicate with these guys, or you saw them?
No, I knew they were there. Barry would talk about the commies that were there.
The commies?
Yeah, the commies. And
that was back when they were the commies, right?
Yeah,
it was the Cold
they
War.
were real commies.
Isn't that interesting?
And at some point, it wasn't our group, but at some point, there was a big discovery made. And this did not happen when I was there. It happened in between my trips to there. And after that, apparently, they decided it was just too cool to share with anybody, and the Russians were never allowed back on the base after that.
But you don't know what that discovery was?
No. Like I said, it wasn't my group. So one of the other groups really found out something.